Hello everyone, welcome to Move Well, Live Well. We get a number of people that come in here with issues regarding their calf. And what we're finding with these folks, what's going on with them, some of the stuff that they're going on is they're having sometimes cramping at night, pain in the back of the knee, pain also kind of in the instep of the foot. This part of the foot is the instep. They'll even having pain in here. And sometimes it's being diagnosed as plantar fasciitis because they're having pain kind of in here. This arch, medial inside of the foot instep area, pain in through here, and they're getting diagnosed with plantar fasciitis. And they're also complaining of heel pain, pain in the back of the heel here, and also Achilles pain. With all this stuff going on. So these are some of the things that they're coming to present with. But what's happening, what's really going on with these folks is they're actually having trigger points in the calf muscle itself. Now the calf is comprised of two the big two muscle groups in there would be, or the two muscle bellies is the gastrocnemius, which is the outermost right here. So if you kind of see that on me here, you can kind of see the gastrocs on the outside here. See that? And there's two heads. There's one, and there's the medial, and then there's the lateral on the other side. And then there's the soleus, which is, you can kind of see here on me, underneath the gastroc. This is the gastroc here. And underneath the gastroc, see, underneath this entire gastroc is the soleus, which spans the entire part of the calf right there. That's the soleus underneath the gastroc. Gastroc's on top and the soleus. Then you have the peroneals over here as well. But the primary ones that we see people coming in with issues are trigger points in the gastroc or in the soleus. And they're coming in with all kinds of issues ranging from cramping at night, also pain in the heel, cramping at night, pain in the heel, even back of the knee sometimes, pain in the back of the knee where the muscles attach. Also, pain in the instep, which is often misdiagnosed as plantar fasciitis. So, how do you fix those things? How do you alleviate some of those weird symptoms that you get, and sometimes even misdiagnosis from plantar fasciitis? Well, what you do is you get yourself a handy-dandy foam roller. Easy enough, right? So here you are, like this, and you kick your calf right up on this sucker. And again, I usually recommend starting from distal to proximal. So work down in here by the Achilles, see that? And hunt around, search around, find those tender spots, like right there. That's tender for me, right there. Kind of where that soleus muscle belly starts, right on that, kind of where that Achilles is, right in there. So again, this is the soleus spans is actually a lot bigger than the gastroc. It spans all the way, underneath the gastroc. Remember, the gastroc's on the outside. The soleus is kind of on the underbelly of that. So here you are, rocking back and forth. Like right there, there's a good spot for me right there. That's tender. So you're gonna search around, find these guys, see that? And the big trigger point where a lot of people get the pain in the inside the instep part right here, where it's often misdiagnosed as plantar fasciitis, that trigger point kind of lies in the gastroc, right up in here. This is the big one right here. Pain in the whole calf itself, this guy right there. So if you wanted to get that, that's right in there. You have to kind of turn a little bit to get those guys. And again, start distal to proximal. So I kind of put pressure here and then roll toward the heart. See that? Ease up and then pressure, roll toward the heart. Ease up, pressure, roll toward the heart. Ooh, man, that is a tender spot right there. And you can oscillate back and forth on that spot if you want. But in general, you want to work distal So start down here and work your way up. And if you have a lot of trigger points and sensitive areas in here, this may take a while, you know, to do one calf at a time. And so a big muscle group like this, you know, I recommend usually just a simple 3 to 5 minutes a day is going to help start alleviating some of that stuff. But to really get in there, you're going to have to be doing this sometimes even a couple times a day for 3 to 5 minutes. And in there, it just depends on how much time you're willing to give. And especially the next day, you may be a little stiff and sore. You may have to skip a day. So see right there, that's again, we're in the soleus region right here. You kind of see my gastroc. It starts here. I don't have very good defined legs, you know. So as far as gastroc goes, right there, you can kind of see a little bit of lighting's a little bit. You can kind of see the muscle belly of the gastroc there. See that? Here's the gastroc, and the soleus is underneath that. It spans underneath this entire spans the entire calf, and the gastroc is here just on top. But again, you're working in those areas, working distally. Now I'm working up toward the gastroc. Now I'm into the gastroc and soleus, and you can search. You may have to rotate your leg back and forth. You can even do a cross fiction. Like I found a spot right there on the outside part of my calf right there, and I can just kind of rock back and forth on it cross friction wise. Man, that's a good spot right there. Again, that one though, if you folks are finding that you have a tender spot like about here, this top part of the gastroc, see on the inside part of the gastroc, this part right there, about right here, you search around in this area and you push there, and it's super tender and the whole calf lights up, and sometimes even pain on the inside part of the instep here, often misdiagnosed as plantar fasciitis. So you're in here like this. You can get in here like that. And I find that this foam roller is great to start with, because a lot of you guys, if you haven't done any kind of myofascial work on yourself, a foam roll is great to start for the lower extremity, simply because it doesn't add a whole lot of pressure on there. As you get more tolerant to the pressure, you can add your leg on top. See, put your leg on top here like this and add more pressure one leg at a time. Or you can add more pressure here just like this by pushing down on it. You can get more pressure. So you can even add a lacrosse ball if you want. You put a lacrosse ball on this sucker and put it on there. Woo! That gets really spicy in there. So you can just go in here just like this. And sometimes as you get towards the top, as you get to the top of the calf here, you may even feel pain in the back of the knee. So a lot of people have pain in the back of the knee and they don't know where it's coming from. And really, sometimes it's coming from the calf. Just matted down tissue. It's kind of like, you know, hair that's been matted down. You know, I don't know if you have any pets, but hair that's matted, you know, the fibers are all haphazardly laid down. And that's kind of what happens in through here. You got tissue, you know, you got skin and fascia and adipose tissue and muscle, and they all kind of pancake together like panini, you know, all matted down together, and then those tissues can't glide anymore the way they're supposed to. Then you get cramping at night, pain in the back of the knee, pain in your instep here, mimicking, you know, plantar fasciitis, heel pain, pain in the back of the heel, or the Achilles pain. We see this a lot on athletes, you know, people do a lot of running, even hikers, you know, do a lot of hiking. It's spring now, so people are getting out a little bit more, and they're going out and hiking and stuff, and they're finding a lot of junky stuff in the calf and in their foot, and pain in the back of the calf, that type of thing. And they're realizing that they need to do stuff like this to keep them moving well so they can live well. So this is some easy thing that you can do to help alleviate some of those trigger points in the gastrocnemius and the soleus muscle that's giving you those problems in the calf. You know, sometimes even numbing, tingling in the back of the calf and pain. So anyway, if you have any questions with this video, drop them off in the comment section below. We thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Give us a like. Give us a thumbs up. Lets us know you care. And if you're new to this channel already, go ahead and hit subscribe. And when you hit subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notifications button. That way you don't miss any videos coming here in the near future. You can continue to move well and live well through the use of these videos. As well as, hey, also share this with others. I'm sure you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who is experiencing calf pain, numbing, tingling, or heel pain, that type of thing. So share this video with them. Anyway, we thank you for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.